American Catholics have a new home in Rome. St. Patrick's Church is now the American Catholic parish in Rome. It's located just a few steps away from the U.S. Embassy to Italy. The community has moved after years in exile from the church they had called home for the past 95 years, Santa Susana. Father Greg Appercell, a California native, is rector of St. Patrick's. He was also the rector of the former American parish. So, Father Greg, why the move?
Well, it started out with some damage of the ceiling in the Church of Santa Susana about 4 years ago. Some pieces fell from the ceiling and the fire department closed the church. Although we tried to get back in to repair it, seemed to be more reasons for us not going back that had to do with the ownership of the church and the use of the church and a disagreement of whether or not the Americans should be able to come back. And we were struggling with that for 4 years until finally the solution came that we would negotiate into going to New Church St. Patrick's, and that's where we are now, starting last week.
Well, I can imagine St. Patrick's is a blessing for you guys. What will Americans find when they come to St. Patrick's?
Well, we have a lot of our usual programs. All of our masses are in English. We also have Bible study. We have religious education for children and adults. We do spiritual walking tours during the year. We take people around to a few of the 700 churches here in Rome and give them a sense of history and the spirituality of what it's like living here in Rome. We do weddings, all the usual things that a parish does. And we also have a lot of service organizations that raise money for charitable groups here in Rome, and we have social events. Everything that you would imagine Americans doing in the United States, we do here.
Sure, and it sounds great, obviously, for people who live there, Americans who have moved to Rome. Obviously, if someone is visiting Rome, they can participate in some of those activities as well. What should they know about the church and in general about parish life there?
Well, basically, they're welcome to come to any of our services. We also provide tickets to papal audiences on Tuesday late afternoon. We have a guidebook and a website that provides information about the best parts of living here and how to negotiate and get around. And we're very close to the Via Veneto and the U.S. Embassy now, so it's not that difficult to find, and we welcome everyone.
Sure, and it sounds like moving to this new location has been a real blessing for you guys, and obviously a blessing for so many who visit there and who move there. Father Greg Appercell, rector of St. Patrick's American Community in Rome, thanks so much for talking to us about it.
Thank you, Wyatt.